Have you ever wondered how a single country could become so vital to the survival of entire nations? Welcome to our deep dive into Malaysia, a Southeast Asian powerhouse whose economic, technological, and natural resource influence stretches far beyond its borders. While it might seem like just another developing country on the global map, Malaysia is, in fact, the lifeline for many advanced economies around the world. From high-tech industries in Japan to the thriving food sectors in the Middle East, Malaysia's palm oil, electronics, energy supplies, and manufacturing capabilities are so indispensable that these nations would face economic turmoil without them. Today, we're going to reveal the 10 countries that simply can't survive without Malaysia, because without Malaysia's exports, partnerships, and unique geopolitical position, these nations could face skyrocketing costs, production halts, and social instability. We're talking about countries you might least expect. Like Germany, which relies on Malaysian semiconductors, India, which depends on palm oil imports, and even the United States, which sources vital raw materials through Malaysia's ports. So buckle up, hit that like button if you love eye-opening geopolitical content, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating videos about how the hidden forces of the world economy work. Now, let's jump right into our list of 10 countries that would struggle to survive without Malaysia. Number 1. Japan. Japan is the world's third-largest economy and a leader in technology, but did you know it leans heavily on Malaysia's electronics industry? Malaysia is a key player in semiconductor production, a core component in Japanese automobiles, consumer electronics, and industrial machines. Without Malaysian-made chips, Japan would face severe slowdowns in car manufacturing and electronics exports. During the 2021 global chip shortage, Malaysian factories' closures nearly brought Japanese auto assembly lines to a standstill. That's how deeply Japan's future depends on Malaysia's steady supply of electronics. Number 2. China. China is the world's factory, but it needs raw materials, lots of them. Malaysia supplies China with natural rubber critical for making tires, industrial components, and medical supplies. Beyond rubber, Malaysia is one of China's top palm oil exporters, essential for producing food items, cosmetics, and cleaning products. Without Malaysia's continuous flow of these goods, Chinese factories could grind to a halt, causing massive ripple effects on global supply chains. Number 3. India. India is the world's largest importer of edible oils, and over 60% of its palm oil comes from Malaysia. Palm oil is crucial for cooking, packaged foods, and even biofuel. Without Malaysian imports, India would face food price hikes and a nutritional crisis affecting its poorest communities. As a result, the Indian government prioritizes trade ties with Malaysia, recognizing that a stable relationship ensures food security for over 1 billion people. Number 4. Singapore. Singapore, the global financial hub, sits right next to Malaysia, and this proximity is the cornerstone of its survival. Malaysia supplies nearly half of Singapore's water through pipelines from Johor, essential for drinking, sanitation, and industry. Additionally, Malaysia's ports handle a significant portion of goods transiting through Singapore, and power deals keep electricity flowing. Without Malaysia's cooperation, Singapore would need to spend billions on desalination and alternative trade routes, disrupting its position as Southeast Asia's economic jewel. Number 5. United States. The U.S. relies on Malaysian factories for assembling and testing semiconductors used in everything from iPhones to military hardware. American companies like Intel have massive operations in Malaysia, and closing them would devastate production timelines. Moreover, Malaysia's role as a shipping hub for rare earth elements, sourced from other Asian countries, means the U.S. depends on Malaysia to get critical materials for high-tech and defense industries. Without Malaysia, America's tech dominance would suffer a serious blow. Number 6. Germany. Germany's famous auto brands, including BMW and Mercedes-Benz, require high-quality electronics and rubber products sourced through Malaysia. From engine seals made of Malaysian rubber to sensors and chips assembled in Penang, Malaysia's supply chain integration is essential for Germany's reputation for engineering excellence. A disruption in Malaysia would ripple across German factories, delaying car deliveries and industrial machinery exports worth billions of euros. Number 7. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's growing population depends on Malaysia's halal-certified palm oil for cooking and food processing. Malaysia's globally recognized halal certification system also gives Saudi businesses confidence that imported products meet religious standards, vital for local consumption and re-export to Muslim-majority markets. Without Malaysia, Saudi Arabia would struggle to find reliable suppliers with the same level of certification, jeopardizing its food security and export credibility. Number 8. South Korea. South Korea, home to giants like Samsung and Hyundai, relies on Malaysia for components in smartphones, displays, and automotive parts. Malaysian factories produce critical electronic parts and industrial rubber that keep South Korean assembly lines moving. A supply shock from Malaysia would mean months-long delays in shipping smartphones, TVs, and cars, costing South Korea billions in lost sales. Number 9. United Arab Emirates. Like Saudi Arabia, the UAE imports large quantities of Malaysian palm oil for food production and consumer goods. But that's not all. The UAE depends on Malaysia's strategic location along the Strait of Malacca, one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, for the smooth transit of oil, gas, and manufactured goods to Asian markets. If Malaysia's ports or waters became inaccessible, UAE exports would face massive delays and increased costs, hurting its economy. Number 10. Thailand. Thailand's automotive sector, the largest in Southeast Asia, sources electronic parts, rubber, and other materials from Malaysia. Additionally, Malaysia supplies fertilizers and agrochemicals essential for Thailand's massive rice and fruit exports. Any major disruption to Malaysia's exports would cause production halts, threaten millions of jobs, and trigger food shortages across the region. Thailand and Malaysia's trade is so interwoven that stability in one directly affects the other's survival. So there you have it, 10 countries that can't survive without Malaysia's products, ports, or partnerships. Whether it's Japan needing semiconductors, India requiring palm oil, or Singapore depending on water and electricity, Malaysia stands as a linchpin in global trade and regional stability. These deep economic ties highlight Malaysia's often overlooked importance in the modern world economy. This list also reveals a powerful lesson. In our interconnected world, even countries with massive economies like the United States, China, and Germany rely on smaller nations like Malaysia to keep their industries running and populations fed. Disruptions in Malaysia, be it from natural disasters, political instability, or global crises, would ripple across continents, sending shockwaves through industries and economies everywhere. What do you think? Did it surprise you how crucial Malaysia is to so many powerful countries? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss more fascinating stories about how hidden players shape the world economy. Until next time, stay curious, and remember, small countries can have a giant impact.